It's liquid lunchtime. We usually have a cocktail. What?
5 minutes, segment.
Okay. We usually have a little cocktail here, but I am hungry. This morning, I went to see my good buddy Mikey Bagels, one of the finest bagel makers in the world. And he sent over a whole big satchel full of fresh bagels for the team and me and everything else. But Donald Trump had lunch on his mind last night. And I've been told by many sources that from time to time, he actually tunes in to Liquid Lunch, gets a kick out of it, okay? But he had lunch on his mind last night when talking to Joe Biden.
Companies came in from Germany, from Japan, went to Michigan, went to Ohio.
They're not having
and they didn't come in with you.
Mr. Vice President, go ahead.
And so you take a look at what he's actually done. He's done very little. His trade deals are the same way. He talks about these great trade deals. You know, he talks about the art of the deal. China's perfected the art of the steal. We have a higher deficit with China now than we did before. We have the highest trade deficit
China
with
ate
Mexico.
your lunch, down 18%. China ate your lunch, Joe, and no wonder your son goes in and he takes out billions of dollars. Takes out billions of dollars to manage. He makes millions of dollars. And also, while we're at it, why is it, just out of curiosity, the mayor of Moscow's wife gave your son $3.5 million. What did he do to deserve it? What did he do with Burisma to deserve $183,000?
None of that is true.
China ate your lunch, Joe. And China was mangling us for years, and that's the God's honest truth. Last night we hosted the Great Debate Special, the first ever debate coverage on Biz TV. My great friend Erin Elmore joined us, drove up from Philly to be part of it. And, you know, Erin is the executive director of USA Strong, and they are a nonpartisan, non-political group committed to creating awareness in America about how much damage China is doing to us. And most of the foundational elements of that damage that strikes us still till today, those four corners of that were put in place during the Biden administration. And Joe Biden took his son Hunter on a plane trip on Air Force Two to China. They walked in, walked out with a suitcase full of cash, another $1 billion into the U.S. for them to manage, where they make 2% a year, like $20 million a year in fees off of it. And all of a sudden, China is eating our lunch. Donald Trump broke up the free-for-all in the lunchroom with China, and that's why it's like he hit a hornet's nest, because they know the money train, Nancy Pelosi, Charles Schumer, Joe Biden, the money train is in China, and they need to keep eating and eating and eating. And Donald Trump said it best: China ate your lunch. Okay? Now, James Woods, okay, one of the most famous, finest actors of our time, okay? He's a big Trump supporter, and he really calls it like he sees it, okay? He put this short video up last night. Many were saying that Joe was kind of on point, and he wouldn't submit to an ear inspection, if you remember. And lo and behold, James Woods zeroed in. Take a look at this. Last night, Joe Biden was wearing a wireless receiver, and you could see the wire sticking out of his shirt.
There it is. There it is. Biden's wearing a wire. Why do you need a wire, bro? You got a mic.
Me, it looks like, you remember when the Astros got caught cheating and Jose Altuve, they said he had something that was giving him a signal if it was a fastball or curveball. When he came in, he wouldn't take his shirt off. He was like this. Joe Biden, as you can see, he's tugging at himself, and he like pulls the wire out, like, ooh, and he pushes it back in. Something was in his ear, and something was in his pocket that needed a wire to receive and transmit. Otherwise, why would you have a wire hanging out of your shirt? We'll take a quick break. We'll come back right after this. We're going to be joined after this by David McIntosh, president of the Club for Growth, right here on Liquid Lunch.